Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Case of the Golden Idol. We're in chapter 3, the Ascent, going on to scenario. Is this scenario? I always forget. 8, the crowning celebration by the lighthouse. Let's go. Let's go see what happens next. I'm curious to see where this is going. Alright. What happened to this guy? Man is not breathing, has a severe wound at the back of his head. How do we know that? You can't even see the back of his head. His arm appears to be broken. Or just bent. This could be the elbow, I guess. But yeah, probably not. Okay, not sure why we're looking at that. Water Snake Master. Lately I have experienced disturbing dreams and I feel cursed. Same. Are you the source of this with your magic? Desist immediately and know that when pushed, my rage is absolute. Do not toy with the well-being of the Empire's general, for I do not tolerate being attacked. In my many voyages I have learned the dark arts too. If need be, I will summon 1,000 invisible demons to crush your bones. Broad-based master. And then on June 15th, 1791. Dear friend, it is not so simple for me to get you a seat alongside me on the court of directors at the Seven Seas Company. As a doctor, I recommend you to stop obsessing over it. It will only unbalance your humours. Let us discuss alternatives the next party at Kensington Palace. Okay. That was April 13th. And the ruby ring. What do guys have those? The door is locked from the inside. Sure. There's a chest. Some rules. Griffin Rebirth. Alright. The one who claims to be Griffin Reborn must perform a miracle. Okay. If someone repeats the miracle, it is proven that it was not a miracle but mere magic. Gambit is punished with death. Sure. Head chopped off, yes. If no one can repeat miracle, the masks fall. Claimant is crowned as Griffin Reborn. Okay. History. Chronicles of Griffin Rebirth. In 1725, the first Dark Hand Lord Harrington demonstrated flying. Jumped off a cliff to his death. In 1756, Broadbeast Master Lord Bledsley performed a seance, talking to the spirits. Lord Angus MacBain repeated the miracle, proving him unworthy. Interesting. In 1764, Darkhand Master Lord Jones demonstrated the creation of a homunculus. Lord Angus MacBain produced a homunculus as well. What a killjoy. Anyway, in 1771, Proud Priest Master Lord White carried out the hypnosis of a servant. Lord Angus MacBain hypnotized the same man as well. Okay. Is this Angus MacBain? Did they kill him because he's always repeating the murders? Footprints. Going this way and going that way. Different shoes. I don't know. I guess we can look at their shoes, but it's kind of hard. You have heels. Are these your shoes? You have flat soles. You're wearing spurs. Are these the spurs? Perhaps. But these are the same prints going that way and then back again, right? And then these spur prints only go this way. I don't know. I don't know what that means. 5 strange looking masks. I mean, they're not that strange. We've seen them before. That was an actual miracle. Unbelievable. So there is a Griffin Reborn. A stamp. A heavy seal. Okay. Sure. Kneel before Griffin Reborn and make ready. I will lead you brothers to great many changes. Miracle preparation. After the input, aim at the sky, press the lever to maximum position and hold for at least 10 seconds. At this point, the idol should be for enough to perform the miracle once. Miracle hypothesis. The waterworks better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, air, I think, is that what it was? Main challenge is ensuring my balance when holding onto the idol. Practice is paramount. I don't know. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform the intended action on the target. You can see if the eye is red, it's ready for the input. Turn blue. Will perform yes. I don't remember what the symbols, like what words we associated with them in the last one. It's too long ago. And as Griffin Reborn revealed himself to his brothers by demonstration of a true miracle. So a crown with gems and another ruby ring. Here, I brought back your staff, O Griffin Reborn. So these are the hats. Again, this is the gentleman robber or whatever. A golden snuff box filled with opium powder. Okay. A ruby ring. Dear Master McBain, these threats to contact the Chief Inspector about my past offend me greatly. Being an honest soul, I have no choice but to comply with your base demands. I may have invited Lazarus into our brotherhood, but he has not shared all his secrets with me. Luckily, I had an opportunity to see him practicing this miracle. He has a magic artifact hidden in his cane. When performing the miracle, he input the following glyphs. Then he presses a small lever on the handle of the cane, and it grants him the powers to demonstrate the miracle. I have no doubts that the staff will work just as well in your hands as his. Sincerely, Darkhand Steward. So Darkhand Steward figured that out too. I don't know. I'm confused. Yeah, I might have to look at the previous one again just to get the everything. Yeah, the last one was the one with like the. Yeah, I need the one for the idol, I think, just to have the words right. And then all the robes and stuff. I don't know. Is this the same pocket watch from the one in the inn? I don't know. Protocol of an attempt to demonstrate a miracle. June 23rd, 1791, location Lighthouse on Guard Islet, near the Horn of Codhead. Time noon, present. Lord Angus McBain, Lord Alistair Koch, which you probably don't say that way, but I will, because that's what it is. Dr. James Turner, Sir Walter Keane, and Mr. Lazarus Hurst. In charge of notes, Nicholas Maker. Interesting. Dear Water Snake Brother Maker, as the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company, I do not assess work applications. Please go through the official channels so my staff can evaluate your credentials as an attorney. Darkhand Master JT. This is James Turner. Probably. Have we looked at everything here now? I don't know, maybe. By guarding the lighthouse, you guard the Empire. Alistair Koch. A trapdoor that connects the staircase to the top of the lighthouse, not locked. Not a lot of information here, huh? So what have I not looked at? I'm missing two things. Oh, the paddles. Oars, I guess. Definitely have not looked at those. No, I have not looked at this. This is the idol hidden in the... whatever. The cane, yeah. The gold idol is enclosed within the handle of an ornamental cane, yes. Okay, and that's the bottom of it here, actually. So hit him with it and it broke off? Perhaps? Perhaps. Alright. People had the magic relic in their hands chronologically. Interesting as well. Okay. So we have, this is Nicholas, I think? Yes. I think that's what he looked like. Then we have this guy's Keen, right? What's his first name again? Water Keen. This is Lazarus Hurst, right? Also, no, he did use the thing, right? But like it switched the thing, right? That's what happened? The red to blue or whatever? Yeah. And then it like did the opposite or something? I don't know how it works anymore. Okay, what are the names again? Let's finish that. Water Keen. Where's water? Shouldn't be, yeah, right next to it. And this is Lazarus, right? Hurst. Which makes, this is McBain, right? Maybe? Actually, who knows? How do I know? Wait. Darkhand Master is JT. Darkhand is... I mean, the masks are off. So it's kind of hard to see, right? Because the robes are just the rank, if I remember right. Oh, he's got his mask still on, though. That's the... This is the beast one, right? And this is the water snake one or something? And the other one is Darkhand? Perhaps. And Darkhand Master is the director of the Seven Seas Trading Company. Yeah, he's on the court of directors of the Seven Seas Company. He's a doctor. So that's James Turner. Who's Darkhand Master. But are the masks like in order? No. I don't know, I'm confused. I am confused. But it would make sense that like this is the guy who had the Water Snake Master. Yeah, he's the Water Snake guy, yes. And he's the same guy who did this, right? He's Angus McBain, I think. That makes some sense. I'm not sure though. And one of these is James Turner, and the other one is Koch. Oh, that's the Seven Seal thing. So you're the Seven Seas Trading Company guy. You're the doctor. You're James Turner, right? This feels good. Assuming that this is right, which I'm not 100%, but it is correct. Okay. Yeah, Angus McBain is who died for sure. And he has a head wound, which is probably what killed him. Right. Okay. Sure. Okay, so this guy blackmailed them, right? To figure out how to do it. How he would do the miracle of, I'm guessing, frying? I don't know. Perhaps, anyway. It's not really obvious, because I don't... Wait, you got the instructions, right? Yeah, there's the... let me look at this. I can just do this, right? And then go here, and then go here, and then look at this. So this is the decrease, is the increase, and this is air. Yes. I mean, do I want notes for this, or do I just take a screenshot of this? I guess let's just take a screenshot of this. Sure. And then we have here Proud Beast, Water Snake, Dark Hand, Steward, Initiate, Master, yes. That's a good one to have as well, I think. Okay. So, like the instructions for the miracle, you do... Let's actually open the screenshots too, so we have them. No, over here, other screen, there you go. Perfect. So this is decrease air. Aim at the sky, press the lever, maximum hold for at least 10 seconds. At this point, idle should be far enough to perform the miracle once. So it's like in the cane and it like shoots down. The water works better, but the effect is not as convincing. Therefore, increase air. Main challenge is ensuring my balance and holding on to the idle. Practice is paramount. When pulling the trigger, if the clear input is meaningful, the idle will perform the intended action on the target you can see. If the eye is red, it's ready for the increase input, it will turn blue. If it's blue, if it decrease, it will turn red afterwards. And currently, it's set to increase air, and it's blue. Which means is waiting for the decrease input to turn red. And so it didn't work, right? Is that how it works? That must be how it works, right? Right, and he blackmailed the Brow Beast Master. The Empire's General, which is Koch. Is it not frying we're doing? I'm not sure what we're doing wrong here. Yeah, the general is this guy. So he was like complaining about. Wait, but is he the one who got blackmailed? No, wait. Who's the other letter? There's another letter, right? Not you. Dear Master McBain, Darkhand Steward. Okay. Steward is the green one. So that's you. But does that make sense? Oh yeah, no, okay, but yeah, you're the one who's being blackmailed, right? You tried both, but you're the one who did the thing. Because you have the letter. But why did you have it on you, though? Or you went and got it because it's evidence, I guess. When you got the idol too, the cane, sure. People who had the magic relic in their hands. Well, so it was Lazarus first, right? Then it was Angus who tried to repeat the miracle but failed. And then Waterkeen went and picked it up. Yes. Alright, so Lazarus Hurst jumped from the lighthouse using the idol to demonstrate the miracle of... Oh, it's over here, flying. And become Griffin Reborn. That seems right, but I don't know. But I mean, using the idol, what else could you, like, using the wound head? Homunculus, hypnosis, seal? Lighthouse seance, or no? Anyway, Angus McBain. Jumped from the lighthouse afterwards, and that resulted in his death from a head wound. When Lazarus Hurst jumped from the lighthouse and survived using the hidden golden idol, Master Angus McBain thought he had enough information to repeat the miracle and prevent Lazarus from becoming Griffin Reborn. He seized the staff from Lazarus and locked the lighthouse door to prevent foul play. However, he did not know all the secrets of the idol. It did not work for him, and Angus jumped to his death. Yes. Good. Very good. On to scenario number 9. The interrupted weekend at the doctor's salon. Sure. Sure. Who died? You died. Who are you? You have a clean, small sword. Sure. Dear friend, on May 8th, 1792. The elections are over, so let's apport to audition and have a leisurely weekend at my place with you and Leopold to discuss the Prime Minister's situation. Please join us on May 12th. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Okay. Listen, apologies for the shouting match yesterday. Let's continue our discussion at noon, Leo. The man is not breathing and has a huge vertical wound on his forehead. Sure. I mean, it's not. Is it huge? As far as like head wounds go, it's like medium, I would say. There's a button in your hand and a boomerang with blood on it. Alright. Who's this guy? Constable number 1, Arthur Faulkner. Well, could be Faulkner, I guess. Could be German too. Oh god, believe me, my lord, I do not feel comfortable arresting a prime ministerial candidate, but I must ask you to follow me. A clean constable's pike, and he's got a book. Testimonies. Leopold claims that had a glass of sherry with James in the library and became drowsy. Oh, that's a lot of information. Because it's not, you know, it's a lot of people too. As he was falling asleep, saw the Lemurian observing him through the glass door. Woke up, found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up the butler, entered the salon and found the body. Upon inspecting the weapon, it deduced that the Lemurian was the murderer, instructed the butler to raise the alarm. So what did Gideon say? Claims that played croquet with Urgen, who knows, in the morning. They got bored and went to drink tea in the tea house. Urgen drew his attention to the interesting design of the chess house. What's a chess house? So Lord Alistair Koch lectured the butler. Saw Master Turner come to the chess house, not cheese. Cheese house would be better. And sent the butler away just as Urgen was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. Saw Lord Alistair leave the chess house and return shortly afterwards. That's okay, annoying. Ergen, slightly difficult to understand what he says, potentially because he has challenges with our language. Claims that everything young Master Bell says is absolutely correct. So Gideon Bell? Probably? Because they were together. Anyway. James claims that he drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Then he went to the chess house where he found Lord Alistair and the butler. Ordered the butler to clean up the library and get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. NB, as the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. Alistair claims that in the morning he practiced chess at the chess house and educated the butler on his lack of military training. Sometime in the afternoon, Dr. Turner arrived and sent the butler away. They played together and he was very close to winning when the alarm was raised. Sure he was. Billiam? Planted and pruned all morning by the chrysanthemum. It's hard to say. Bush saw the young gentleman and the foreigner leave the croquet and go behind the manor. In the afternoon moved to the rose bush. From there saw Lord Augustus leave the fountain at around noon. Continued his work on the roses until the alarm was raised by Mr. Hill. And then Podrick claims that he served Lord Alistair in the chess house in the morning. His master arrived and instructed him to dispose of the spoilt sherry that he and Lord Leopold had drunk, and then go to assist Mr. Spade in the garden. Oh, I mean, the names being split like this is also very annoying. On entering the library to take away the gases, found Lord Leopold asleep. Suddenly he was overcome by dizziness and fainted due to his weak heart. Was woken by Lord Leopold and instructed to raise the alarm, then saw the deceased lying in the salon. Sure. Way too much stuff. Actually, let's put this name in, because that's certainly true. Psychoactive plants, drugged symptoms, spotty onion, and illusion of unity of the universe, increased appetite, hiccups, probably not relevant. Black poppy, sleepiness, whites of eyes get a pink tint, sure. Lemurian lichen, hyperconcentration on one thing, loss of perception of time, rapid blinking. And redberry, surge of energy, vocalization of all your thoughts, twitching aggression. The black poppy seems suspicious, with all of them falling asleep there. The seals of the 12 Lemurian clans. Okay. I'm confused, but it's sure. Okay. A window. Okay, I can go outside. I don't want to go outside. Give me back inside. It's not a window, it's a door. The tea house, the chess house, the croquet field, library, salon, flower beds, fountain. Good map, good map. Okay, so you're the gardener? Oh lord, I did not expect something like this in our household. Slightly grassy garden she is. So he's the gardener. The gardener's name was Billiam. Spade, what a name. That seems right to me. This is such a mess, however, we will clean the blood out of the rug. He's got pink eye. Ha, Leopold, your plan to frame Ptu is sublime. Your missing button is more than enough proof that you did it. Constable, please escort this man out. Ring of a ruby, clean doctor's scalpel, a clean s'more sword. That's the sherry. 4 glasses of sherry, almost empty. Looks pretty empty. A foreign bottle of sherry. James, this is preposterous. You know damn well that he was killed by that Lemurian savage. But he's missing a button. He also got pink eye. He also had some of the poppy sherry. Dear friend, now that the elections are over, please join me for a leisurely walk with Augustus and some other fine fellows. Okay. This is outrageous. I thought you were an honorable man, Leopold, not some Aquitanian agent trying to sabotage a friendly relation with Lemuria and provoke conflict. Conflict, even. Clean smart sword on the ruby ring. He saw his life just like that. The doctor is a smart man since he saw through his lies. Dear friend, at one of the bars you said that you would love to meet someone actually interesting. I'm having a weekend of drinks at my manor, and the prince from the 11th clan of Lemuria will be joining us. Please do us the honor of your company too. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. What was it, 11th? 11th clan of Lemuria. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Where's the 12th one? There are only 11 here. I hope the host did not notice me when he was leaning over the sleeping eye-patched gentleman. Well, he stole the 12th or 11th, I guess, maybe. His own one, for some reason. A clean Lemurian war club. Dear Prince, as you know, I'm a great aficionado of Lemurian culture. It would be my pleasure to invite a member of the Batu clan to spend a leisurely weekend at my estate with some of our own political dignitaries. Kindly confirm your presence, Dr. James Turner. Dear Prince, I heard that you got invited to a party by the director of the Seven Seas Company himself. I know you hate associating with these invaders and thieves, but this might be just the opportunity that we seek to reclaim our honor. Okay, so he's stealing this back. A spicy smelling ornamental box. What's in there? What's in there? I want to know. So you're Batu, maybe? Is that your name? Or just the name of your clan? Who knows? And this guy is the doctor. He's James Turner, right? I've seen him before. And he's accusing Leopold about the buttons. This is Leopold. Eye patch Leopold. And this is the butler, whose name is Podrick, maybe? Sure. Where's Podrick? Over here. Podrick. Okay, more stuff. So Gideon played croquet with Ergen in the morning. So I'll also leave the chess house, return shortly afterwards. Alistair Koch, lecture the butler. Man, this is annoying to do. Well, let's just get everything done. I guess we need one more thing. Is that here? An unfinished croquet match on a grass field. Chrysanthemum bushes. Rose bushes. London Gazetteer. New Order Party. May 11th, 1792. Who will be the new Prime Minister? Election starts. New Order Party. 36. Moderates 32. Loyalists 29. And they're riding like... I guess that's like a Pegasus, and this is like, I don't know. I don't know what this is supposed to be. The new, I guess maybe it's not really a Griffin, no. I don't know. The New Order Party have the most MPs, but it is clear the two order parties will form a coalition. This means either Loyalist leader Blanchard or Moderate leader Valentine. will become the prime minister, leaving Lazarus Hurst and his party in the opposition. The loyalist leader Blanchard has the eye patch. And the moderate leader Valentine is like the stout guy with the weird hair. So this is him. And you're the eye patch guy. Which makes you Blanchard. And you're Valentine? Perhaps. Two cups of spicy smelling tea, one almost empty, the other untouched. And then the chess game. It's a weird position, I think. Why? This is a very strange position. Okay, and this is the door. Okay. So you're Ergen, possibly Batu, who knows? Then we have, man, there's too many people here, for sure. So Billiam is the gardener, for sure. Podrick is the butler. Okay. Found the butler on the floor asleep. Woke up the butler, entered the salon, found the body. Inspecting the weapon used to the murder, instructed the butler to raise the alarm. Okay, yes. Gideon. Played croquet with Ergen in the morning. Got bored, went to drink tea at the tea house. So, Lord Alistair leaves the chess house, returns shortly afterwards. Okay, Master Turner. And Master Bell is absolutely correct. So, Gideon Bell would be this guy, I think. He's young and he's hanging out, and like he came because of his interest in the Lemurian culture, whatever. Right. James. Drank a glass of sour sherry with Blanchard in the library in the morning. Went to the chess house where he found Lord Ursula and the butler. Ordered the butler to clean up the library. Get rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time playing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. As the master of the house, he led the interrogation of the suspects. Yes. In the morning, he practiced chess at the chess house, educated the butler in his lack of military training. Sometimes, and after Dr. Turner arrived, sent the butler away. Played together that he was very close to winning. Man. What am I missing? I'm missing a first name. No, it's not Augustus. What is his name? It's Alistair, right? It was just an A name. Yeah, Alistair is his name. Where's that name, though? There. I just didn't see it, yes. So you gotta be Augustus Valentine? Alright, so Augustus Valentine is the victim. The boomerang is the murder weapon. He was murdered in the salon. And the body was found by, who was like the guy who woke up first and then alarmed the butler. Yes, Leopold. Okay, location of each suspect when the body was found. The butler was in the library. passed out, because that's where he found Leopold before that, right? The gardener was in the garden tending the roses. Yeah, he was passed out in the library, then went over there. So Billiam was in the garden with the flower beds, I guess. Flower beds. Sure. Then we have Alistair. He played in the chess house. Dr. Turner and this guy. Or who's who? The loyalist is the eye patch guy as Leopold. We don't know. The prince is Patu, who was in the tea house, I think. Probably. The doctor was in the chess house. The loyalist, where was Leopold? Oh yeah, he was who found them, so he was in the salon. That makes sense. The general, Alistair, was he? Oh, he was also playing chess, right? And then who else are we missing? Is he the general? Yeah, he's the general, right? And the young man was in the tea house too, right? Yeah. All right, so early in the morning, and that's very hard. Oh man. Alright, so he left a button on him to frame Leopold Brochard, right? He planted it. In the salon at around noon. Killed Augustus Valentine. To figure out who did it still, but that's easy, right? We just need to look at the eyes. See who was really passed out, maybe? I don't know. Early in the morning, man, I don't know. He stored a seal, maybe? Is that what we're doing here? No, and the Lemurian seal from the... And store a Lemurian seal? From the salon, right? This is the salon, this is the library. We're in this room, yes. There's just too much blank stuff here. It's very hard to figure out what we're actually like saying here. I don't know. Yeah, okay, whatever. So, early in the morning. As the sheriff James in the library became drowsy. So he was falling asleep, so the Lemurian soaring him through the glass door. So I think the Lemurian drugged him, right? Pretty cocky of Ergen in the morning, got bored, went to drink tea in the tea house. Ergen drew his attention to the interesting side of the chess house. So Alistair Koch lectured butler. So must the Turner come to the chess house. Send the butler away. I drank a glass of sour sherry from Rochon in the library in the morning. Went to the chess house where I found out Alistair and the butler. Cleaned up the library, got rid of the bad sherry. Spent the rest of the time with Alistair, yes. Yes. So I guess I don't know. Or is it like store a seal? But that doesn't make sense because the only Lemurian thing we have is is the seal. So like it has to be here, right? I don't know. I'm not sure. So Leopold was drugged. For sure. But is that like, I don't know. Drugged him in the library. Where's library here? And store a button. Yeah. That makes sense. But then it's not, yeah, like it's not, like, he just kind of took his opportunity here to steal the seal, right? That seems right. That does seem right. So it was actually James who drugged him, right? And then took the button. Because he's like framing him now too, like he's pointing out that this button is missing, right? What happened with Gideon actually? Break Cocker of Argon took a boyfriend to Trinity House. Argon draws attention to the interesting design of the chess house. So as a Koch lecture the butler, so Master Turner come to the chess house, send the butler away, just as Argon was remarking on the beauty of the chess house. So Lord Elsa leaves the chess house and returns shortly there. He's blinking a lot. Okay, so he's also drugged, I guess. Loss of perception of time, rapid blinking. So yeah, okay, that's okay. So you also got drugged. That's what this is. In the tea house, you also that's the spicy thing in the thing is the poison or the lichen. Drugged Gideon Bell. Stole the Lemurian seal from the salon. And in the salon around noon. Now who is the murderer though? Like who's missing? I don't know. Like who's the actual murderer? Turner is definitely involved, but like who's actually doing the murdering? Whose story doesn't work out here? I don't want to just trial and error this. So Leopold, who's this guy? being framed. Gideon, not his sense of perception of time because he was drugged, so that Ergen could like steal the seal back. James spent the rest of the time bringing chess with Alistair until the alarm was raised. So like they have, it's James and Alistair working together maybe. I don't know. I guess the butler could have been it, I guess. I don't know. Or the gardener too. Lord Augustus leaves the fountain at around noon. Yeah, and you passed out. You disposed of the sherry by drinking it. Now who's doing? Who's winning? I don't know. So yeah, this is the spicy smelling tea to drug the guy. And this chessboard is like nonsense, right? Like there are 2 white bishops and 2 black bishops. So both sides have the bishops on the same Karatailas beard. This looks crazy too. This looks very weird as well. How did you get back here? Wait, which way are you playing? How's the pawn here? Nah, this is, I don't know. This is not a real chess game. I mean, it wasn't the butler, he got drugged. It wasn't obviously Leopold, he's getting framed and he was drugged. I don't think it was Patu, because he was like, he drugged Gideon, who also wasn't it. So it's not this guy, not this guy, not this guy, not this guy. Well, maybe this guy. It's either you or the other guy. I don't know. Because you both... How do I know which one of you guys did it, though? I don't know how... I think it can be both of them. Because the doctor and the journal are both in the chess house. And their alibi is like each other. But I don't know which of them left. And then I guess the gardener and the butler don't have great... No, the butler is drugged. He wasn't doing the murdering, I'm pretty sure. The gardener, like no one knows... Like no one's seen him out there, I guess. So the gardener could have done it in theory, I suppose. I don't know what the evidence is here. Oh, let's continue our discussion at noon, Leo. God, Leo is not the... Wait. But then Leopold lured him in? Are they all working? Ah, this is very weird. But I mean, the note doesn't have to be real. But that's why Augustus came back in to the salon at noon, because of the note. And Turner had the button, I think. So it's like a political thing, maybe. So who's who again in that context? Like none of this really helps. Like like James is responsible. Like it's his party, like his plan in motion. He drugged Leopold to steal the button and frame him. But I don't know if he actually used if he actually did the killing. I don't know how to know. And yeah, Alistair could have been it too. But we don't have any evidence for anything else, right? Like, you got nothing on you, you got nothing on you. The boomerang was here. So there's no, like, there's no... I don't see how I can discern who actually did the killing there. Do you have anything in the testimony stuff about any of them leaving the chess game? Okay, so Lord Alistair leaves the chess house and returns shortly afterwards. I guess that's the evidence there. I mean, it's just hearsay, but okay. Brotherhood members Alistair and James brought to turn the ruling moderate and loyalist parties against each other. Over the course of a weekend at James's manor, Alistair murdered the moderate leader and James framed the loyalist leader. Very good, very good. You've proven that I can trust you. Here is the Brotherhood's artifact that I removed from the traitor Keen. Let me educate you how it works. I set it to take heat from this cup of water. Then I change the symbols and use the idol to give that heat to something else. There's much more that the idol can do. Okay. Interesting. Chapter 4. Is this the end? It was a big one. might be the end of this. I don't know. I don't know. I guess that's it for today, though. Yeah, good progress, I think. Next time we'll tackle scenario 10, the triumph of order, and then perhaps also 11, the new order. The slight delay in the peaceful march to the king's castle. Sure. Sure. Yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.